Today I'm going to talk about meeting the true self even when meditation doesn't seem to be going well. So we've all had those days when meditation goes smoothly and we feel at one with everything and full of peace and harmony and effortlessness. And then there's other times when lots of thoughts come up or anxieties, or we don't even meditate at all. Well, it doesn't really matter what happens, because meditation is about seeing what is. And since what is always shows up, we can never have a poor meditation day. So I'm taking the example of a day that I didn't get to meditating. And the richness is in actually looking at that. So I looked at not meditating that day. What happened for me was this urgency to be on time, get everything done, don't let anybody be disappointed, be hyper responsible, dutiful, you know the routine. And I looked more closely at that part of myself and saw how she had started at a very young age, when I thought that being hyper responsible and dutiful would solve my problems. And since then, that little part of me had carried so much. She tried harder and harder, efforted and efforted through my whole life. And as would most of these things that prevent us from relaxing into the one, it was also the same thing that had kept me from fully enjoying relationships and that kept me from full care of myself and many other things in life. So as I look more closely at this part that was so burdened and so heavy, compassion arose for the little girl who tried so hard and always wanted to deliver on time all that was expected of her. And I held her with compassion as I felt the heaviness she carried. I felt the heaviness through my whole body. And then I opened to another possibility. What if the universe wasn't demanding? What if that was all imagined? What if, in fact, I didn't need to do it all? Boy, I felt light and hopeful and free, relieved, alive, expansive. Were there any examples that this might be true? Yes. I could see in my life where when I didn't get into my first choice graduate school, the second choice turned out to be much better than the first choice. And when I went to the potluck without anything, it turned out just fine. There was plenty of food. And over, when I hadn't made up all that I thought I was supposed to get done, it had all worked out okay. So I decided to try an experiment. What if I'd meditate anyway, even though it seemed like I might not get it all done? Immediately I felt that tightness arise again, that anxiety of what if I didn't deliver to people who are depending upon me? But I welcomed this discomfort. This discomfort was evidence that I was outside of my egoic comfort zone. I was outside of the egoic rules I had established, the egoic beliefs I had about how things worked. I wanted to be uncomfortable. It was a sign I was in the unknown, and I want to live in the unknown. So I welcomed the discomfort and tested it by meditating. And of course, the day turned out just fine. And I felt this whole structure starting to dissolve, starting to wear away little by little. Whatever shows up in our meditation, even what it is that keeps us from meditating, is valuable. And that was one of my most profitable meditation sessions, the day I didn't meditate and saw what kept me from it. Our true self accepts all that is and offers it to us to be with, to curiously explore, to embrace, and allow it to disassemble, to disintegrate, so that we're back in the nothingness, back in flow. Enjoy your meditations and your non-meditations. Enjoy your true self.